Describe your perfect date.
That's a tough one. I'd have to say April 25th, because it's not too hot, not too cold. All you need is a light jacket.
Oh, that's hilarious. Well, going with that, today is the day, the perfect day, according to Miss Rhode Island and that 2000 hit Miss Congeniality. And she might have been right describing Spokane today, because you know what? It was perfect.
It was.
It still is perfect.
Might not even need that light jacket unless you were out early or maybe heading out tonight. Yes, fantastic weather. I've got some fantastic wildlife to share with you because it is Wildlife Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. And oh, there's a backstory to this poor little chipmunk. Does he look petrified? This is from Christy Pierce, and that is her umbrella stand, sans the umbrella, and there was a hawk flying by, and that chipmunk was peeking out to see if the coast was clear after the hawk had moved on, and it appears that it was. But what a little darling. Again, that was from Christy Pierce. Here is an interesting photo. I've had lots of shots of osprey since they have returned to Fernand Lake and elsewhere, but this has got kind of an interesting formation, and this, Jerry Rawls tells me, is called the kiting hover. And when an osprey sees a fish under the surface, it goes into this formation to hover above it before it makes a beeline down to catch the fish, going up to 60 miles per hour. And again, this osprey from Jerry Rawls out at Lake Fernand. A horned grebe from Mark Vogt. Isn't this beautiful? I love the colors on this bird, and all of these are already on my Facebook page. I'm a little ahead of schedule today. Normally it takes me a few more minutes. And from my buddy Cliff Snow at Diamond Lake, who watches the wildlife very closely for me. These mallards on his dock. He says mallards are very sweet, loyal, protective birds of each other. They were both snoozing. This one's sound asleep at one point. He sent me a series of photos. This one woke up to get a little drink. And again, that was at Diamond Lake from Cliff Snow. Great Wildlife Wednesday photos. And the animals certainly enjoying some sunny, warm weather with a ridge of high pressure in place. It's going to be with us for the next couple of days. We're going to get a little warmer each day, as we have been all week. Then there is a system off the California coast that's going to bring some cooler and wetter weather for the weekend. In the short term, however, we will enjoy this ridge, a southwesterly flow, bringing those temperatures up possibly into the 80-degree range by Friday before we cool things down. Here's a look at our national satellite and radar, and plenty of moisture working its way through the Mississippi River Valley and off the East Coast, but no real trouble spots in terms of severe weather today. So there's some good news, and quite a contrast in temperatures. Boy, 50s as far south as Oklahoma City, 72 in Minot. Look at Seattle up in the 70s, Portland 82, boy, 75 degrees and sunny in Seattle. That's tough to beat. 99 in Phoenix today. It was 82 in New Orleans. Here is your 7-day forecast. Sunshine for Thursday and Friday, and then some changes for the weekend. I should say that in this type of weather pattern change, the devil is in the details. I know we're going to have a change, but it is difficult to really pinpoint the winds and the how muches this far in advance, so stay tuned. And that penny on Saturday is to remind you of the Guild School Penny Drive on Saturday.
They do a lot of good work in the community.
Oh, yes, they do.
Thank you, Kris.